I was sprawled out on the grass in the little yard behind my family's Clay Street flat, staring up at the gray sky. The lonely sound of foghorns echoed through the city. Almost everywhere else in America, August is hot, but in my hometown it was invariably dreary, cold, and overcast. I daydreamed as I lay there, fantasizing about a place my parents had talked about all summer, the sunny place we were moving to. It was somewhere, I was sure, that my family would be happier, somewhere called Marin County. And though I hadn't ventured there yet, I'd already invested a lot of hope in that place. We were going to see our new house that day for the very first time. For my parents, Marin symbolized success. A short drive north of San Francisco, it's where many affluent Californians live. Almost all the other attorneys where my father worked commuted from homes outside the city. As the suburbs were warm and bright, the schools were top tier, and the streets were safe. As I neared kindergarten age, my parents wanted to give my sister and me a chance to grow up away from the crime, the mist, and the cramped apartments that were the norm in San Francisco. Moving to Marin meant giving their children the best, more than they had been given, and it meant giving themselves and their marriage a second chance, too. My parents were both from the East and had moved to San Francisco only so my father could go to law school there. I was born in 1968, just 18 months after my sister Chrissy, and just 1 year after Dad passed the bar exam. Money had been tight during those early years, which caused all kinds of stresses, but by 1973, my father's career was finally starting to take off. In Marin, we could have a house of our own, big enough for my sister and me to each have a room, and secure enough for my parents to lay down roots. That sounded like heaven to me. When Mom was ready to go, I slipped from my momentary reverie, clambered to my feet, and ran to the car. We were off to check out Greenbrae, a town right in the heart of Marin. We drove Mom's yellow Volvo across the Golden Gate Bridge and up through the rainbow-painted tunnel on the other side. Every time we passed through that tunnel, Chrissy and I would count to 3 and inhale dramatically, competing to see who could hold her breath all the way to the other side. But on that August day, it was as if we'd taken the whole ride with bated breath. The whisper of promise in the air actually sent a tingle right through me. I thought about the new friends I'd make and all the open spaces in which I'd have to play. I thought about feeling warmth inside and out. And in the Volvo, as we climbed up a winding hill and turned onto Corte Laudado, I knew that my mother, father, and sister were deep in their own fantasies, too. Their silence told me that. Chrissy and I both squealed with delight as the car rolled to a stop. There was a small knoll dotted with low-hanging oak trees in the center of the street. To get to the house, you had to drive slowly around it, making a wide circle so as not to clip the curb. I leaped from the back seat and raced to our door. I reached up and lifted the brass knocker that was shaped like a smiling dolphin.